Once upon a time, in a small village near the edge of a vast desert, there lived a seasoned warrior. He was known far and wide for his strength and bravery. But what set him apart was not his sword or his shield, it was his unshakable calmness, even in the face of the fiercest storms. One day, a great sandstorm swept across the desert, swallowing everything in its path. The villagers panicked, running for cover, screaming in fear. The warrior, however, sat quietly outside his home, sharpening his blade as the winds howled around him. A young boy, trembling with fear, approached him and asked, "How can you stay so calm when the storm could destroy everything?" The warrior smiled and said, "The storm can rage all at once, but it cannot control me. I choose how I face it. I can't stop the winds or calm the skies, but I can sharpen my blade, prepare myself, and decide how I will act." The storm eventually passed, and the village was saved. The warrior's calm presence had inspired the villagers to act wisely rather than recklessly. This story is a lesson in Stoicism. Life is full of storms, some small, some massive. You can't stop them, but you can control how you face them. Today we'll explore the timeless principles of Stoicism and how they can help you stay calm, focused, and strong, no matter what storms life throws your way. Imagine living in a world filled with noise, distractions, and endless challenges. Sounds familiar? That's modern life. But 2,000 years ago, a group of philosophers developed a framework for navigating chaos and staying calm, no matter the circumstances. That framework is Stoicism. It's not just ancient philosophy. It's a practical guide for finding peace and purpose in our fast-paced world. In this video, we'll explore 3 powerful principles of Stoicism and how they can help you conquer modern-day stress. Ready? Let's dive in. Principle 1. Focus on what you can control. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is to focus only on what's within your control and let go of the rest. This might sound simple, but think about how often we worry about things we can't change. Someone's opinion, a delayed flight, or even the weather. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not. Your thoughts, actions, and decisions, those are in your control. Everything else, it's outside of your hands." For example, imagine you're stuck in traffic. You can't control the cars around you, but you can control how you react. Will you spend the time stressing, or will you use it to listen to an audiobook or reflect on your day? The choice is yours. By shifting your focus to what you can control, you'll find peace and clarity even in the most chaotic situations. Principle 2. Memento mori. Remember you will die. The phrase memento mori translates to remember you will die. At first, this might sound grim, but for the Stoics, it was a reminder to live fully and intentionally. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." This principle isn't about fearing death, it's about valuing time. Think about it. How often do we take our days for granted? We procrastinate, waste hours on distractions, or put off meaningful conversations. But when you embrace the reality of mortality, every moment becomes precious. Here's a simple practice. Each morning, take a moment to reflect on how you want to spend your day. If it were your last, would you spend it scrolling on your phone, or would you focus on what truly matters? Memento mori isn't just a philosophy, it's a call to action. Principle 3. Amor fati. Love your fate. The Stoic concept of amor fati, or love your fate, teaches us to embrace everything that happens in life, good or bad, as part of our journey. Instead of resisting challenges, Stoics saw them as opportunities for growth. Seneca, another famous Stoic, said, "A good person dyes events with their own color." This means you have the power to choose how you perceive and respond to life's difficulties. For example, imagine you lose a job. Instead of seeing it as a failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this as an opportunity to grow? Adopting amor fati allows you to turn setbacks into stepping stones for success. It's not about pretending that life is perfect, it's about accepting reality and finding beauty in every experience. By loving your fate, you learn to work with life, not against it. Stoicism isn't just theory, it's been practiced by some of history's greatest figures. Epictetus. Born into slavery, he taught that true freedom comes from mastering your mind, not your circumstances. Marcus Aurelius. As a Roman emperor, he faced wars and political turmoil but remained grounded through his Stoic practices. Seneca. Even during his exile, he used his time to write and reflect, leaving behind timeless wisdom. Their lives remind us that no matter how chaotic or unfair life feels, we always have the power to choose calm, resilience, and purpose. Stoicism isn't about living a perfect life, it's about living a meaningful one. Today, take one step toward embracing these principles. Write down 3 things you can control today, like your effort, your attitude, or your words. Reflect on what truly matters to you and how you want to spend your time. When challenges arise, ask yourself, how can I grow from this? By practicing these small habits, you'll discover a new sense of peace and strength. Now it's your turn. Which Stoic principle resonates with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on mastering your life. See you in the next video.